What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, January 20th, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Cets on Creck. Now, this is an NFT collection that has something really big coming up. We're going to cover it in this video, and it's going to be some new upgrades to the PFP. We're going to talk about why it's not just an upgraded artwork. It's more than that. We're going to look at some reveals, see some of the artwork that kind of showcases what these Cets on Creck could look like after its transformation. We're going to be looking into some chart and data analysis as well, and also what you need to do and what you need to have in order to transform your Cets on Creck. This video is going to make it very convenient for you to understand, so be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety. Stick around to the very end to hear my conclusion and statement. Be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Just know that everything in this video is not financial advice, just my own opinion. It's just for your own entertainment, so please enjoy. Right now, Cets on Creck is around 25 Solana floor price. Now there's around 425 of these NFTs on the floor that are listed out of 7,000 that are in total circulating supply. 4,000 roughly unique owners to this collection, which is actually quite healthy. It's balanced between whales and newer investors who maybe have either one or more of these NFTs, but I think that's really healthy. This is a very strong community. Now we can go into all the different trades, but that's not what this video is about. Let's go ahead and go right into the charts. Now the charts is going to show a few things. The floor price, we're going to look at the listing count, and then we're going to look at the relative strength index as we always do. Now, as you can see here, we're kind of like on the support level of around 20 Solana. It's been bouncing off of that. We've even seen it as low as 15 Solana, and that could be due to the whole Solana price dipping from $30 to $8, FTX, whatever it may be. That's exactly where you're seeing this lowest low floor price. As you can see here, we're starting to see higher lows and even higher highs. So we're kind of bringing back the momentum of this collection. Now, there's a lot of FUD from people either outside the community or people who maybe are inside the community saying that they just want to see this upgraded PFP artwork. It's maybe been almost up to a year, but I think your patience is well worth it now. I think that now, since there are new announcements regarding the PFP artwork, I cannot wait to show you what that's going to look like. But now we're seeing renewed interest, and which is why you're seeing this really big green candlestick right here at the forefront, which is really cool. So I definitely think that we're going to be bouncing off of here pretty soon. Who knows if it goes to the upside, but we do have a resistance level around 34 Solana. If we break above 34, then we could expect our next resistance level around 53. So hopefully this upgraded artwork gets people motivated to accumulate, hodl, or maybe increase the floor price. We won't know until the community decides. Now, if we look at the listing count, we can see that we bounced off of 274 NFTs, but we did see an uptick, so that means there's more NFTs being listed. Now, in terms of the relative strength index, what's really interesting about this is that this is a chart that I can't really understand where the momentum is right now. We did see a downtrend, meaning there was less activity, less strength within the buying pressure or selling pressure of this project, and that was obviously due to the price of Solana going down, FTX scandal, everything that you can imagine. I mean, it affected the whole cryptocurrency market. So this little area right here, don't even worry about it. We're past that. But right now, we're just seeing a slight uptick on the relative strength index. So it's not really big. So that's why I have this question mark here, because I can't really tell you if there is strength in this or not. Right now, I need to see something sharp. But right now, we're just kind of hovering sideways, which is this blue line right here. So we don't know at this very point in time. Now, let's go ahead and go into this recent announcement that was done by the team. Now, in this trailer, you can see that they are preparing to transcend their PFPs and that you're going to need 800 Creck tokens. And this is going to happen by January 26th. So you have to have your NFT, you also have this other item, which I'm going to mention at the very end of the video, and also 800 Creck tokens. I'm going to show you how you can actually buy those tokens before January 26th. Now, let's look into the storyline, because again, that trailer was constructed by Pablo, who's the founder himself. And also he works with Gustavo, who's also part of the team. But this is just a great example that when they tell storylines, it has to have something that captures the attention. And as you can see here, I'm starting to see some artwork by the movie Spider-Verse, and I believe it's called Into the Spider-Verse with Spider-Man. That's an old movie that came out recently. But they're using some examples of that into their trailer, which I think is really cool. And also just want to show you some artwork reveals. This is the best part of the video, which is showing you what your artwork could look like. So this is a really huge rank, meaning like a limited rank rare NFT of Cets on Creck. And this is what happens when you transform it with your 800 Creck tokens and another item, which we'll talk about. And it'll look something like this. So this is the upgraded PFP artwork, which is absolutely astonishing in my opinion. Let's not just stop there. We also have this as an example. So we have one that has a ring on top, and then one on the bottom that has a hat on top with headphones and a little candy in his mouth. So let's go ahead and look into a few of these. So this is the version where if you had an angel ring or halo up above, it will be replaced with this eyeball. But you remember that the other previous image had tattoos? Well, this is what the tattoos would look like if transformed. Now let's look at the hat one with the candy and the headphones. What does that look like? That looks like this. The hat transforms in this creature, the headphones are all over the place, and the candy is broken into this trans-dimensional piece. Again, the tattoos are quite amazing. And another one is this one. This is another different version of the artwork. Again, you can see that this is one version, and this is a second version. Believe it or not, they're actually of the same PFP. We're going to talk about why there are two different versions of the same PFP. Now, there's also this one. Now you see this one with the tattoos, the hat, and the headphones? Well, this is what it would look like in version 1. This is what it would look like in version 2. Again, they're the exact same PFP, but two different versions. And then we also have other NFTs, and we cannot talk about just missing all these different versions of it. Come on, I mean, you can see that you can have different iterations of your PFP, and I wonder what it's going to look like later on down the road. So these are some examples. Now, if you want to have 800 Creck tokens, I think the best place to go to is to go on Radium. And here, I'm actually showing you the price. So if you use USDC, which I think is the only way to buy Creck tokens, right now it's roughly around $59 or less to have roughly above 800 Creck tokens. So this is a great place to buy these tokens in case you're wanting to. You just connect your Phantom wallet, and that's how you can have these Creck tokens in your wallet. So I think this is absolutely amazing. You know, yesterday when I did this price gauge, it was around $70 in order to have 840 roughly tokens, and it looks like it's dropped around $10. So make sure to do your finances the right way. Make sure you have some money on the side if you are looking to buy some Creck tokens, because who knows if this price dips or goes up in price. Now, let's talk about the two different versions. Remember, I showed you two different PFPs of the same NFT. There's a reason for that, because there's Clem 1 and there's Clem 2. Clem 1 is more cheaper, and Clem 2 is a little bit more expensive. Now, there's a reason for that, because they're based on rarity. So if you have Clem 1, it is rare regardless, but there's more of it. And then Clem 2, it's rare, but extremely rare. There's a limited supply of Clem 2, and you can choose one of these to transform your PFP, and it's up to you. Once you transform it, you can't go back. So where can you buy these? If you go to Magic Eden, you type in Cets milk bottle, and you can see that there's this original version, but that's the very first one. You don't want that one. You want to go to type, and you can see at E1, this is the very first version, which is on the floor price around 7.19 Solana. And then if you go to E2, this is the more rarer version. Now this one is at the floor price around 14 Solana. So it really depends on which one you really want out of these, but I think this is great. So let's go and go into some later news. Now, DJ News did have this breaking news regarding that Cets on Creck says that the Enlightenment is not an art upgrade. Remember when I said it's more than an art upgrade? It is an IP expansion as it reps the new PFP. Now, this new PFP is the new version, but you need to know that there's going to be some announcements, if they haven't made it already, around IP rights. That's intellectual property. So once you own these NFTs, once you transform it, I guess they'll be revealed later on down the road, or maybe even now, that you're going to have intellectual property of your own NFT. And who knows what you could use it for? Maybe a music album, for your own clothing line. Who knows what it will be? Maybe for a film that you want to create, or maybe you want to create art derivatives of this PFP. Well, it's really up to you, and this is what it's going to do. So in conclusion, I just want to share with you what to get really excited for, because again, this is happening quite soon. In just a matter of a week. And so this is happening like just next week, and I cannot wait for it. Again, today is January 20th. So what you need is your PFP. You need a Clem 1 or a Clem 2 bottle, which I've shown you, and 800 Creck tokens, which you could buy in Radium. So that's how you're able to do it. Now, it really depends. What will happen once people transform their PFPs? Will this floor price go up, or will it go down, or will it stay at its exact same floor price? Right now, for me, I don't have any exact strategy. I'm just going to watch from the sidelines and just see if anybody's going to do it, and just see what happens with the market. But again, I think people who are a part of this community are very strong advocates of this collection and of this community. And I think that anything is possible. What we can't ignore is that the community is very strong. They are one of the largest communities and very supportive of each other. And they are absolutely active on Twitter, which I absolutely dig. And there's so many PFPs out there that they're one of the most ranked PFP collections that have the amount user count on Twitter out of most Solana NFT collections, which is really good. So this, to me, I consider a blue chip. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed what I've said in this video. Hope it's very informative. Feel free to share it with your friends, your family, whatever, your colleagues, or other NFT enthusiasts. But in this video, I just want to share with you everything in a nutshell. I remain bullish on this collection, and I will be watching from the sidelines, and who knows, maybe I'll buy a PFP of myself. With that said, be sure to comment down below on YouTube or Twitter. Let me know your thoughts around Cets on Creck's new IP upgrade with their PFP artworks. And as always, be sure to like up the button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. Most importantly, to support content like this. Supporting our Patreon page helps us every day to deliver great content for you guys within the Solana, Ethereum, and other blockchain spaces, especially within NFTs. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.